Welcome to our channel. Today we how to authenticate to Azure Functions using managed identity, full guide step by step clearly. To authenticate to Azure Functions using managed identity, first, log into the Azure portal. Navigate to the Azure Functions dashboard. Select the function app you want to configure. In the Function App Overview, locate the Identity section in the left sidebar. Enable the system-assigned managed identity by toggling the switch to on. Save your changes to activate the managed identity. Next, go to the resource you want your function app to access, such as an Azure SQL database or Azure Storage. In that resource's settings, find that Access Control (IAM) section. Add a role assignment to grant the necessary permissions to the function app's managed identity. Select the role you want to assign, such as reader or contributor. In the Assign Access to drop-down, complete the role assignment by clicking Save. Now, return to your function app in the Azure portal. Open the function code editor and select the function you want to modify. In your code, use the Azure SDK to access the resource you configured. For example, if accessing Azure Blob Storage, import the required libraries. Use the Azure Identity Library to create a default Azure credential object. This object will handle authentication seamlessly with the managed identity. When making requests to the resource, instantiate your client using the credentials. Test your function to ensure it can successfully access the targeted Azure resource. Monitor the execution in the Azure portal for any authentication errors. If any issues arise, verify that the managed identity has the correct permissions. Also, ensure the resource allows access to the managed identity. By following these steps, you will have successfully authenticated your Azure functions using managed identity. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.